Yeah, text Hirsch to come into the stream. We can see when he's there. I told them where to go, but you can tell him it's up.
Would you say come into the stream?
Just tell him to join the live stream.
Alright. How do you want to do this? You want to pick your team? Do you want random?
We could do random.
If you want a random, how
We
do
do
you want
random. Random with three tries.
So basically, like, just the three random teams, and you get your option between those three?
Yeah.
Perfect. Doesn't matter.
You just can't be me. Actually, do you have an account?
I do, but...
You don't know any of your stuff? You can play as guest.
Let's see. This, I think I know what it is. I haven't had to sign in forever. So.
Yeah, give it a shot. Oh, wait. Probably be better if I don't stream this.
It doesn't matter.
Actually, no, it's in the menu. It won't stream anything. Forgot. I don't think.
Oh, wait, no. Fucking emotes.
Actually, I think it is streaming it.
Sorry. If all my shit gets hacked tomorrow, I'll know.
Well, because they're not the only ones that could see it. Like, it'll just be out there for anybody to see. You said no, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, it's back on there. Alright. Saturday prime time. Axel sent you a message. Alright, so just custom game.
You said, what's the name?
NIGHTSHIFT22's. Oh, somebody's in.
Might be Axel.
We'll see what they're saying. Alright, how do I do that? Oh, the comments over here. Come on, display the comments. The fuck? Why won't it let me display it? That's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Tell Mims I'm watching. Playing as guest. We got an amateur.
What are you talking about? I just signed in.
He just signed in as himself.
Right.
Alright. You gonna go at the same time or what?
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Go ahead. You can't do it?
No, I can. I'm waiting on you.
No, I was gonna say, go at the same time. Oh, are you doing random like that? Okay, no, that's fine. Ready?
Playing as guest of we got an amateur. Tell Mims I am watching.
No, you don't have to start.
Jorge and I are watching this shit. We're so
you want to
excited.
use them as one?
I don't care.
It don't matter. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That would be an interesting game.
I can hear both you guys. This is awesome.
Wow, I got Kansas City twice.
So pick somebody else. Like, go for it again. You got Kansas City twice.
I'm okay with Kansas City if you're okay with Kansas City. They're only 83.
I don't care who you play with.
just drop the skill level to all pro.
You said drop it to all pro?
Mhm.
Oh, you a bitch.
No, this is me versus you. This is what they play Madden on.
Okay. Go ahead.
When you play online, this is what you play on.
Go. I don't play on that. That's why I play on all Madden all the time.
All Madden is for computer.
This is better than the Super Bowl for me.
He said this is better than the Super Bowl.
Fucking hurts. This might be the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't mind if it is the Super Bowl. It'd be good.
Doing 8-minute quarters?
Yeah, that way you can't do any bullshit.
If you run 6 minutes, you can damn near run the quarter.
You can run out like a whole half. You can basically make it so that in one half, you only can let the other person touch the ball one time. So I can't see your guys' messages, but the little thing, like it plays it for me, as long as I'm listening, so I can hear what, like when they type a message, I can hear what they're saying.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
He said that's
This
true
is
news.
Madden 20 on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see a
Maybe.
now healthy Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers as they do battle with the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Patrick Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex
so
here
loud,
in
I can't
Kansas
hear the-
City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap.
I can't hear the
between the
messages.
San
It looks like Jorge
Francisco
just joined.
49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Not a fish.
All because I didn't go coach suggestion.
Yellow. Go on, 80. Attack.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I do tend to talk a lot of shit at some point.
Pickup on their first play from scrimmage. How about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
What the fuck was that?
Hill fumbled it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Are you serious
They
right
have
now?
possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before.
How's that not down?
And we know coaches preach
Can I get
about
the
this and work
booth
on
review,
it all
please?
the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
Pretty sure that's getting overturned, buddy. Yeah, okay.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, 80.
54. Here we go.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
In 2018, the Chiefs were looking for help in
You
their
go for
offensive
the
line,
pick
and they
and
received it from guard Andrew Wiley, a formerly undrafted free agent. He settled in as a mainstay at guard and mauled people on the offensive line. They expect big things out of him in 2019 and beyond.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I tend to do that a lot.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 37 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Yeah, he definitely said something, but the game volume is so loud I can't hear it. I'm gonna try to sign in on my phone so that we can see the comments.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense heading out, and a welcome sight for 49er fans. Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm Kansas City, and he is.
Jimmy, of course, lost for the season in Week 3 last year in Kansas City.
He's San Francisco.
And then the Niners really struggled the rest of the way
now
without
I can see
him.
the comments.
The silver lining to the early season injury, it gave Jimmy Garoppolo plenty of time to heal and get back to 100%.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
He said, oh shit. Oh, there's a third person. Oh, that's me. Huh, idiot.
Oh shit, misses fucked.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners
Said,
up
oh,
here
shit,
first
misses
and
fucked.
10 at the 20.
It is me and Jorge.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the starting crew now
He
for
almost
San
threw it right to
Francisco.
me too.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
When your
We said
defense
it,
ranks
him and Jorge were
31st
watching.
against the pass, you have to make moves in order to make it better. And the Chiefs did exactly that in bringing in safety Tyrann Mathieu, who has great instincts and the ability to play both safety and nickel corner. I love the way that he roams around the secondary and brings a great attitude and edge to the locker room.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Remember, it was on this field September 23rd of last year when Jimmy Garoppolo had the injury. He was having a nice game, 250 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Then he injured the left knee. It was revealed the next day that he had torn his ACL, ending his season. So he's trying to put that bad memory behind him here. A first carry for the former Falcon.
One of the things when you play online that I like is that you can't see who the other person is controlling. You can guess, but you can't see.
And they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Your move.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo, the 20. It's caught by Sanders. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders.
Half of what I do is just to see how you react.
As
So.
his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down.
He said we got a
pat. And I
game.
just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions.
Maybe. We'll see. It depends on if he adjusts on his next possession.
That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I'll give you a lot of props if you can stop me on offense.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Hirsch goes, yo, Eric's confidence is unrivaled.
Last year's MVP Patrick Mahomes leading the Chiefs for their next possession.
I feel like we both know we're in for a game. It's like
I'm okay with your start.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Switch it. Come here, switch it.
if I hadn't busted coverage, I would really like to see what happened.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry.
Yo, he carries the ball like LaShawn McCoy, too. One fucking hand.
9 yards
Jesus.
pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 44 yards.
He's a bitch to deal with.
We spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw
really
these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mims, I think he likes to throw deep.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got the first down.
Good try, buddy. You noticed it just too late. He tried. If you tried to defend the pass, it might have been on time, but you went for the pick.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in.
I had to let it go because I was about to get drilled.
Look the ball in, secure the
So
catch,
close.
and then of course the run
So
after
close.
the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So close, yet so far.
Extra point splits the uprights. That makes the score 14-7. So a 75-yard score.
This is about as I expect this game to go. This is like right up my alley right now.
Kansas City touchdown.
Every game with me is a shootout.
Now after the
Your problem's going to be
touchdown,
if you make a
here's
mistake
Butker
on
to kick it
offense,
away.
what you do after you make a mistake.
This is taken about
Most
7
people can't
yards
play a
deep.
full game without making a mistake.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco coming back out on the field now. They're
Sorry about the
10-2
coughing,
after
guys.
the defeat. The game-winning field goal
Still
to
trying to get
Baltimore
over
had
this
to
a
take them
little
down 20-17. Well, I'll just give you the mic because you were there. You called that game. What did you see from San Fran?
I saw a team that, going into it, we were talking about this being a Super Bowl preview. I walk away from it thinking, yes, it could easily be a Super Bowl preview. That's a very good team in San Francisco. Conditions were brutal out there. Driving rain, horrific wind. But they played so tough in that game, had their opportunities, and got beat by a field goal at the buzzer. I think this is a team offensively, defensively, even special teams can compete with anyone. And I can't wait to see their race for the NFC West crown because I believe week 17, they're at Seattle. That could decide it all.
But right now, think of the stretch that they're kind of in the midst of. 5-game run against Seattle, Arizona, Green Bay, Baltimore, and then New Orleans. Man, that is not easy.
No, it's not easy at all. But how about this? Raheem Mostert. Did you know that name before the Baltimore game? Their running back went for nearly 150 yards. The first time he's ever over 100 yards in a game. They're doing it by committee at the running back position. A different hero each week.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm 65, 65.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You never want to give
just so
up a
you know, I
sack.
don't
From
like
the
punting.
O-line's perspective,
I don't know if you're
they
one of
hate it
those
for
like
several
purists,
reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride.
I have a
and they go
friend,
into every job
Rod will
wanting to
tell you
keep
this,
that
he
guy
gets
clean. They want that
irate.
uniform with no
Like if I have the ball at the
grass stains,
30-yard
no
line on a
dirt,
4th and
nothing
1,
on
and
it.
I go for
But
it.
it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific
bro, where's my
athletes.
fair
They're
catch?
trying to put him on the ground.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Chiefs are going to
It's on
take
you.
over with a long field.
No,
I try to play the game the right way, but at the same time,
I play.
I also understand that it's not.
I know, but I'm okay with like playing the right way, but it's like I have my offense, and if coaches in the NFL had my offense, they would fucking do the same shit that I do.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do
He
that
goes
again.
pistol,
And
here
when you
we
start
go.
plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Oh yeah.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive line,
Bro, what do you think this is? You think I never played Madden against somebody
catching the
before?
football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Mahomes to throw, escaping the pressure right.
Oh wow, that's
Trying to find his
ridiculous,
tight
bro.
end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. It's the
I'm
former
cool with that.
Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
I gotta give it to him on that one.
Offside.
That's annoying as shit, though.
Into the end zone.
Richard Sherman reads the throw, but Travis Kelce doesn't. Because I know that's not you. That's the computer all the way.
That was an interception,
No, I know.
but on the field,
I know.
the guys who are
It's just
picking
an-
it off, they're not saying that.
It's just annoying.
It's Oski.
And I'm annoyed with myself now that I actually had
That's
you
your vernacular. I've never heard
in
anybody
the exact
say
spot I
Oski.
wanted you, and I let
Ask
you off the hook
around.
right
They'll
away.
tell you.
You gotta kick the extra point.
27 seconds to start the ball, bro.
No, you're good. I'm just...
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his
So
way
that wasn't
into the
such
end
a-
zone for the touchdown.
such a
This
good
one
job by
tied at
me, but we're gonna
14 now as
recover.
He sends this one away. Fielded about a yard
Gave
deep.
up 7 points to you.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard
You shouldn't have.
line.
Stop myself.
Oh, I thought I stopped you.
Kansas City's offense coming back onto the field here, and the Chiefs now 8-4. They had the division battle this past weekend against Oakland. Beat them up pretty good, Charles, 40-9, and now it's looking for all
Why
the world
can't
that the
I find
division will
anything in
belong
my
to the
own fucking
Kansas City
playbook?
Chiefs
It's
for a
fucking
fourth
retarded.
consecutive season as they
That's
sit
the
at
problem right
8-4.
now.
Despite the ups, despite the downs, Kansas City finding a way to take control of the division late. Remember when we were wondering about their run defense? Would that cost them? Well, it's still not the best, but Patrick Mahomes is back and healthy, and the offense is clicking again. And they set a heck of a pace against Oakland, didn't they? They got out so far ahead and said, catch me if you can. And Andy Reid is their head coach. If he gets an extra week to prepare, what's he now, 18-3 in Kansas City following an open week? Excuse me, or 18-3 overall following an open week. Not bad when you have to game plan. And Andy Reid, he's pretty good at it.
Now, the next game coming up tough at New England. New England's going to be angry, but then home for Denver, at Chicago, and home for the Chargers to finish. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Oh, shit. Not paying attention. Fuck.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Mike's by 4. Scene 6. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Danny. Attack. Check 9.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on. Wow. That's fucking sick. Because I definitely didn't throw it to him. I threw it to the wide open guy.
What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch smoke. Mike's by 4. Yellow. Watch the slant. Watch the edge.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Were you playing the spy?
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs
Mahomes looked like he got that Fortnite lightsaber.
First down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone. Hey, Ridley. Let's go.
Mahomes now to throw. His first running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Let's have somebody go out there and cover him, maybe.
They'll run it with Williams. And the D not yielding.
I wanted to fucking snap that and throw it to him. He had the run play called.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys were able to regain the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And San Francisco,
you play so much differently than anybody that I fucking play too. It's kind of funny.
To tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first.
Because I'm so used to playing a certain style of defense against these guys that play a certain way, and you just don't.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it with McCoy. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Hirsch said, "Oh my God, man."
On that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Oh my God.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the
I would have been okay with him throwing that anywhere except for right to your guy. I can't believe he threw it right to him.
Physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety 43. 43.
It won't let me.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We ain't giving up nothing today. Slam, slam.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
I got one. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here it comes. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
And Williams is in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Who's running the clock?
From a yard out.
Hershey had me in a fucking defense that I didn't like, so I ran that shit down and called timeout.
Blocking the offensive lineman, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you had me on that, so I didn't want to snap it. And when I realized I couldn't get into what I wanted to because there was 10 seconds left, I was just like, fuck it.
Now after the touchdown,
this is where it's going to get tricky for you, I think.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll I know why I stopped, but why did you stop?
Down big on the scoreboard right now. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. CD, with that incompletion, let's look at some of the big games week 13. So these are ones that our crew probably think of the biggest 4. Let's rank them 1 to 4 as far as how big they are and what they mean. Baltimore at Buffalo, San Fran at New Orleans, KC at New England, Seattle at the Rams. How would you rank those? What do you think?
Well, this is going to sound self-serving since I'm working San Francisco and New Orleans, but to me that's the #1 game because the #1 seed in the NFC will be determined that week for that moment. Okay, the winner of that becomes the #1 seed. I think the #2 game, Seattle at the Rams, because Seattle's trying to maintain pace with San Francisco or become the #1 team in the NFC West, and the Rams have to have it if they have any designs of making the playoffs. The #3 game, Baltimore at Buffalo. Buffalo's announced its presence. That big win on Thanksgiving Day over Dallas. But Baltimore's the hottest team, the best team in the league over the last 8 weeks. And then you finish up Kansas City, New England. How is that the #4 game?
I know.
Hard to believe, but it is in this instance.
50-yard
problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, dig.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Chris Jones.
I have that feeling. I know that feeling.
The Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Mike 57.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He finds McCoy. It'll go as a gain of 10 on the Kansas City 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes. We call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ooh, somebody else joined their stream. Who's that? Is that you? No.
In on my girl's iPad now it has Hirsch.
Oh, Hirsch joined from his girl's iPad.
My phone died.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and
oh, wow.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
His phone died. How did your phone die in your house?
One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
That's why I went out of bounds and stopped the clock.
But he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Mike's 54, Mike's 54. Watch the pass.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
He said, "'Cause I'm high."
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Rush in, rush in. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And Williams is in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and be got 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20.
When you play regularly, do you have like a playbook and stuff that you make?
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Yeah. Well, I think on that one it was because your guy jumped too.
From the middle of
like he jumped because I jumped.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly.
Thanks for the subscribe,
right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Are you kidding me right now?
Breathing room.
What is this penalty we speak of?
Interference. Defense.
What? All right.
So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yards, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, wow.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Not giving up. We're going for two, boys.
Certainly
We're going
helps,
for two.
But they've got to go
it ain't over yet.
Get to the half and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Garoppolo again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Hinder yourself.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on
and my buddy that hates the way that I play this game. Because I'm totally offensive minded.
Here now, a look at LaShawn
It's all
McCoy.
offense for me.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan
I'm okay at defense now. I learned to be like, okay, but I was terrible. Like, anybody could score me anytime. Like, that first play where, like, I let you, like, I dove at you and missed, like, a whole bunch of times. That's, like, old school, man.
And have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Try and take that off. Oh, okay.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends. Attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason. And that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Thought you might
in order for a screen
bring the
pass
house on
to
that
break
one.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Go. Go. 57's the mic. 57.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Pull the ball,
And he's going
dude.
to go down. They
That's what I'm
sack
talking
him
about.
back at the 42.
I know.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first
I
half.
fucking hate when he gets through the whole fucking animation. Like,
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Mike, 57. Exit. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Get him. Get him. Get him. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. So we got man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
My grill's looking at me like, what the fuck is this idiot watching?
On 4th down, it's Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. The 49ers
I just heard
have
that, but
Richie James back deep. send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The last thing that you wrote, I heard it. But the message didn't pop up. What the hell? What am I doing?
You love it, punt.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
He got 1 second left.
But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The last one? Oh, come on, dude. You have 14 seconds. Maybe you would get to 23.
Well, maybe that's the thing. Like, 23 is a huge fucking difference.
Well, how about it? Let me like take back my my interception. You already got one. You can't expect more than one.
Here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the
Stupid score right before the half. That'd be death.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first
half. All right,
half.
Hirsch.
There you have it. Halftime.
Give me your halftime
over.
assessment,
Third
buddy.
quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Surprised Jorge hasn't said anything.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 31, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Everything standard except mom's going for 2 there.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Hell of a punt, too.
Taking it about the 16. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Watch the run. Watch
Fuck.
the run.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, these quarterbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Here we go. Like 20. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from the 20, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Alert! 56. Check 56. Hey! High 7. Any day.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
That's a way too long.
So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Well, you had
typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled, and then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yellow. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Yellow. That's 57. 57's right. Let's go. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Mahomes can sling it, but the feeder nimble too as he scrambles for first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down.
Oh, my cut?
I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. That first time completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
57's the mic. 57. Attack. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
That'll be incomplete.
Glad that wasn't a fumble.
Took a pretty
Jesus
good
Christ.
shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
57. Mike, 57. Exit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Looking deep now for McCoy. Oh, incomplete.
Boy,
a turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes now to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Oh, what are you doing?
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. On the return, it's James. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense.
We had 35,
1st and 10.
20 at halftime.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that would not
two guys
be.
on the same
It's
round?
incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 13. Check 25, check 25. Switch. 21. Hey, echo. Behind.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
56 Mike. 56
Now Garoppolo going for the deep ball. This is caught at the 20.
Oh, and he catches that one.
Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Oh!
His throw caught.
What are you doing? Threw right to you.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right there.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman. He's scored on the ground and through the air as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
Huh?
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His
right?
receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
He said Mims is relentless.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Bro, how are you catching me?
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up a few yards shy of midfield.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now it's
thought he was running a different route
to start the drive.
What am I doing right now? Seriously.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Come on.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And some space here. Trotty. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Don't worry, there's enough time left.
Direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helps.
Mike 57. You don't want to see 6. 57. Mike 57. You ain't going nowhere.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Hold the
And he's
ball.
going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Bro, he's wide open. Throw it.
More often than not, you'd say they've had his
Okay, I
number.
promise.
We can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Attack!
Mahomes going to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Eric, you sound sick.
Well, they've been so good
Yeah,
on 3rd
I
down
know,
all
buddy.
day long. Can they convert another
I
here
feel
on
sick.
3rd and goal? To throw, it's Mahomes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You don't realize how much I'm coughing until it's right in
Finally,
your
a
ear.
good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 33. And the kick by Butker is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they?
God, I don't know if I should let you
touchdown
score.
there, those will be big half-moon grins right
Field
now
goal
because they
can't
feel
do
a whole lot
anything
better
either.
about their
And
position.
a touchdown in the other
keep me from
direction, all of a
letting
sudden
score.
they're down. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
We're
than
going
when
to
you're
find
trying
out
figure
right
how
now.
to fix things there.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Yes, let's see what Moon has
22.
now.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
It's a good game.
5
Boys,
yards
you
on
both
the
play well.
carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
At least we both lived up to the
I call that play a success.
It's a good
nice
game.
inside
I
run
thought you were
sets
gonna be
up a
in
very
for it at
manageable
halftime.
2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Garoppolo.
They're going to get me for that? That's fucking retarded.
It's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Bullshit, bro. Fucking running into me.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the
Bullshit.
chasing,
I was in front of you.
you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
No, that one the guy didn't react. That one the guy didn't react.
Like 20. 54. 11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is Coleman with a grab.
I don't like that. I guess you were going to do that, and he whiffed anyway. Shit annoys me.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Huh?
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That call was absurd. Madden is trash. Thank you, Hirsch. That call was absurd.
Hey, you know what else what other call was absurd? The fucking Saints not making the Super Bowl. So, shit happens in real life too. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment.
Because the clock, because the clock stopped.
And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Who cares? Bro, this is my last possession, okay? I have to score. I would like for there to be a little
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chop.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 13 yards.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Here we go.
He said, hi, I love Mims.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, man, watch the boot.
2.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 for the Niners there on a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check. General West. 21. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Now whistles here. One of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Now Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Is that hurry up? Fuck that was.
It's Coleman here. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Right there. 54, Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
So annoying. Kidding me? What is this?
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm aware.
Still.
What the fuck is happening?
Man says I win.
Man says you win. I don't get to play the full game.
You don't get to play the last 7 seconds.
This shit's fucking stupid. Can you call another one real fast?
An incomplete pass on that last play,
cool.
and that means they'll need to come up with
So now we don't even have anybody on the field.
Madden is trash.
Okay.
He gave up.
He said, "Wow, Madden was trash." I don't think I'm gonna get anything here.
That penalty is declined.
After the delay,
Apparently
they're
not.
backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go, G. Here I come again. Here I come again.
What is happening right now?
I told you, Madden says I win.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey ha 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 ha, this game trash.
He's this game trash. Yo, for real.
Yo.
It doesn't matter. It's 7 seconds to go.
You were gonna have to hit a
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
This just fucked the whole game up for me.
Here we go.
No, I'm not even on defense.
Blue down.
I can't.
Kill.
12, fellas, here we go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10.
Oh my God.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play.
He said,
so it doesn't
what the
affect
fuck?
the outcome, but a little whipped cream on
That's
top
fine.
to their
It was a good
ending.
game.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, they got the touchdown, but a little risky, even though where they were to run the football.
bro playing